guys, where you?
Sorry.
Okay, so we recorded what the first four guys here in the 2024 TRSBA draft. The President, Matty McDermott. You're going to have to keep pretty busy early on in this draft, Matty, just a heads up.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's just some intel. I'm not sure if you've heard that intel either, but I've heard some intel on some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Mark, yes, Ben obviously is here, pick 19. At the moment, I've got pick 4. We'll see if that still is the case. We'll see. And also pick 8. Holger's got 6 and 7. I think at number 5 is Wes, I believe. Is that right?
I believe so, yes.
And Dennis heading in now. But we will wait for Dennis and Dale before we even start this draft. Fill up your drinks.
Hold on a sec.
Fill up your drinks, guys. This is going to be very interesting.
It's going to get wild, Timmy.
But it's just I don't know. I've taken the day off work too tomorrow to watch the draft. I just, the first round only, by the way. It's only get to see the first round tomorrow. Here comes Wes. Saints are coming in, and fucking Dennis still doesn't know what he's doing, he reckons. Dale Clayton's coming in, so we're going to get started pretty in the next 5 minutes, I reckon.
Okay.
So what's going to happen in New York, Timmy?
I don't know, mate. I think they'll re-sign OG.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. I think they'll obviously keep one of those. If they can find a way to keep Hartenstein, they should. Whether they will or not, I don't know.
I'm hearing Hartenstein to the Thunder.
No, I'm not trading any 2025 first picks yet. I don't even know if I've got my 25 first, have I? I don't think I have. Don't have it, I don't believe.
Hey, guys.
There is.
Hey, had to change your mind. Hey, Wes.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, guys.
Timbo's got it all set with all his lists. He thinks how it's all going to unfold. I thought I'd just come in and fuck it all up.
It's pretty crazy.
Excellent. I love it. Love it.
This is crazy. It's a risky draft too here. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, what's going to happen. We'll see what they do at the top, obviously.
So do we need to have like a count of how many times people say, Timmy, no spoilers?
Yep.
Well, there's no spoil. I mean, yeah.
You've nearly given away 3 already.
When Dennis comes in, we might get started.
He's been doing spoilers before we even got on the video. He's been like messaging around and telling, guaranteeing he'll get your guy as long as you do a trade with him. You know, I've been guaranteed Klingon. I'm pretty sure.
What happens here. We will see what happens. Anything can happen. Anyone can get picked anywhere. Okay, this is the first draft, I reckon, since maybe, who's that dickhead, Anthony Bennett? They drafted number 1.
What was that, 2014?
Yeah, the chance of the first pick in this draft being the best player out of this draft is a 1 out of 30, I reckon. And I reckon most times it's like, you know, it's even money or better usually that they're the best player. But this draft, it's very unlikely. Very unlikely. Very unlikely.
It is weird though how most drafts produce at least 2 point something all-stars.
They do vary. I think last year's are going to have at least 10 or a dozen all-stars still. I reckon. I still believe that.
Yeah.
The only, I don't know too many guys. It's, you know, I think, yeah, last year's draft was good. Really good draft. Let's think about some stuff. Let's put some. Right, Dennis.
Who's going to win Origin tonight?
Queensland. Queensland.
I'd like to see New South Wales make a match out of it.
Oh, that would be good if they did win, but I think the third game's in Queensland. I think it's the second time we've done the draft on State of Origin, haven't we, in the last 5 years?
Did Pete email you, Timbo?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so. I'm just going to verify that.
He's picking number 1 again.
Okay, Dennis has got the number 1 pick.
Okay.
Yeah, Pete sent a draft list through. Just to let everybody know, he sent a draft list through.
Did he also send you another email?
No, I just got a draft list. That's it.
Okay.
Is there a trade or not?
If my guy's available, there's a trade.
Well, I'll wait till later on.
Where do we get to? He's only got pick 20. I doubt anyone's going to be at 20. So I probably won't go through, but there's a trade if we get to 20 and I like some guy.
So we're still waiting for his lateness for Dennis here. He said, "Oh, I'm coming in." That was about 10 minutes ago, I think. But, here comes JB. Has he got a pick at all, guys?
Yeah, he's got 1.
Not a top 10 pick anyway, I don't think.
No.
Pick 13.
Pick 13.
Yeah. In slim pickings there.
We'll see.
He was
How are we, boys?
Evening.
Yeah, mate.
Pick 13, JB, I'm told. Is that correct for you at the moment?
Oh yes. Who else has got their Jackie's Championship singlet on? I should go and put mine on. I like it. Have you got yours on, McD?
No, I haven't. I didn't get a singlet.
Look at that.
Oh, hang on.
Got Rothy in the background there.
I think I've got a bigger gut than the coach, actually.
He's in good nick.
He's been better Nick than I am, probably. Just like, I would say. Definitely in better Nick than me. Oh, the draft about Seinfeld draft. Draft. Could be Dennis. Is this Dennis? Could it be Dennis? Is it?
Hi,
You there?
hang on. I got some audio issues.
I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Look, we got the Jack Jumpers jerseys. Look at this.
Here we go.
Yeah, I thought
Up here, you got
first
the
time
champion shirt. We've got the celebration. I was just saying before, I think the coach has got he's in better shape than I am. Back in that photo there.
JB's photo. Yeah.
No, in McDermott's.
Oh,
Look at that. So I don't know. We're going to wait for anybody else before we get started with this draft. We've got a good 8 people here at the moment. There'll be some people on later, like Dan for sure. I'm told will be on. Holger will be on, and I'm told there's this guy here, obviously, fucking Tom Hertz.
I think we've got our first 5 picks here, and if Dale's finished cleaning up his donger up in the Pilbara,
G'day, Tom.
I can't find my camp, my room key.
Hey, folks.
It's fucking gone.
G'day, Tom. We
I
haven't
don't know
got
where it
started
is.
yet, so we waited for you to come into the room. You know.
I'm all good.
You've waited for me.
Well,
thanks
we
for waiting.
decided to anyway.
Checking the door, Dale.
I don't know if he even
Nah,
wants to know what he's
it's
doing,
not.
but we will.
visit
Rightio.
Thomas,
Let's have a
my
look
friend.
at this.
Matthew. Are you taking it one, mate?
We'll want that in a second.
boy.
No
Look at this.
official
No
announcement.
Melbourne,
Just-
no Melbourne United gear.
No official
Ribs
announcement
delicious.
yet. But this is what we call the Seinfeld draft. A draft about nothing.
Huh?
So just a bunch of guys who got one, as I said, a 1 in 30 shot of getting the best player of this draft, I reckon.
I like that photo of Ramo. It's a shame he's not here.
That's an old
What's going on with
photo.
your head in that photo, Tim?
What's that?
I'll get it to
What's going
jump
on?
on.
Your head's elongated in that photo.
It's probably not straight, but you know.
Oh, 90% of us are Costanza, so you know.
He might be 10 minutes late, he said, but we don't have a pick till the second round anyway, so kick off.
Okay.
Who's missing? Wes?
I'm here.
So
No,
Dennis,
not Wes.
Dennis, do
not
we want to
Wes.
start the draft or not at this stage? Yes or no? You ready to start?
Nah, put him on the
Okay.
clock. Put him on
Oh,
the clock.
JB's here. I was going to say no wait for JB. I didn't realise he was here.
JB's there, mate.
Mate, I'm here. I'm ready.
Okay, Dennis, so do you want to start this draft or not then, do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Put him out of his
All
misery.
right. So, with the first pick in the 2024 Trsba draft, we have a trade.
We have a
We
trade,
have a
is that right?
trade. Yes, we have. Where's your trade music, Timbo?
Okay, let's just we can probably just put a bit of something like I don't know. Which one's this one?
No, it's not working, Timbo.
That didn't work.
Like every other soundbite ever.
What
No,
what's the trade here?
We have a trade. Hang on, I should have prepped this. This is a somewhat salary enforced trade. As everyone knows, I'm in a bit of bother at the moment. It is. I can't actually find it. Hang on.
I think I've got it written for you, Dennis, if you want it. Do you want it?
All right, Commish, you announce it. I've got it now. You announce it.
It is correct. Then there's no Dale. We're all happy.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. It's a bit of a risk, but it's a calculated risk.
Trade alert. The 2024 first pick from Utah and Tyler Hero will be traded to the Lions for Keontae George, pick 16, and the Lions 2025 second round pick. Have I missed something there?
You've missed pick 2 in there, mate.
Yeah, pick two in this draft as well. Okay.
And pick 2 in the draft.
Okay. So that.
I was going to
Hey,
say,
leave that up, Tinny.
Jesus,
Leave
Matty
that up.
D,
I'll
that's what you
just,
said it on.
edit that because I had slightly wrong there. Hang on. So that's slightly wrong.
Hero George.
So 2024 pick 1 from Utah and Tyler Hero for Keontae George, pick 16 2024, pick 2 2024. Is that right?
Yep.
And the second round 2025 Lions, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just bring that back up again.
Does that make your choice easier, Matty D?
Could do. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But this is
What does he say?
All right, that's updated, I think. You better double check that.
right. Good. That has been updated. So now it's
No one noticed I've got a Utah Jazz hat on, did they?
I did.
Well,
I
I
know.
okay. The New York
No,
Lions.
you
Who
were-
are you going to pick?
I thought you were a Hawks fan.
So Dale's obviously fallen in love with a guy at number 1 here. That's obviously somebody he really, really likes.
Okay, so who are you picking at number 1, Dale?
All right. This guy might not go number 1 tomorrow, or he might. But the Lions are in desperate need of a centre, and as such, we're going to be picking with the first pick of the TS redraft, Alexander Sarr.
Okay, so that's Alex Sarr.
And I reckon he should go number 1 tomorrow.
Okay,
but
played
anyway,
for the Perth Wildcats, international superstar, 7'1", just over 19 years of age, and born in Bordeaux, France, wine region, which I'll be visiting at Christmas time.
Oh, nice.
International superstar. Wow.
And,
And
big dibs.
And couldn't get it done against the Jack Jumpers, more importantly, of course. That's something.
I was going to say.
No one could.
About what does he weigh? 216 or 220 or something? There we go.
224, apparently.
Okay,
And that's
so
from Jack McVeigh.
Jack McVeigh got married today.
Yeah. Yesterday, I think.
yesterday.
Tom was there.
There we go. Alex
It
Saar.
was a good party.
Stats there. Okay, so pick 2. What are we doing with pick 2 there, Dennis? Are we making a decision? What are we doing?
I would love to, but I'm thinking I'm
You
going to
trading
chicken
it?
out.
What are you gonna do?
You can have it if you like. It's on the thing, but I think I'll have to make the pick, otherwise we'll be here or not. We could potentially talk things through later on, Timbo.
So that's who you're going to probably pick, is it?
So with the number 2 pick, the Saints will take the number 3 pick tomorrow, Reed Shepherd.
It's a big call that he'd be number 3 tomorrow.
Oof.
Hopefully he will be.
Hmm.
So Utah Saints pick Reed Shepherd. People are coming into the room left and right here. I've got to put Paul Robodotti in. I've got to put Holger. They're joining, I think, as we speak. So just recapping there.
Hello, Paul.
So Paul and who
Hey,
else
Ted.
just came in? Was it Holger?
It was Hogs, was he? Wayne.
It's coming in.
Which one of the balls to do that? To JB.
Hi, team. It's Wayne
What was
here.
that? Sorry.
Hey, g'day. Wayne's there
Hey, Wayne.
somewhere as well.
Hey, gents.
G'day. Right, so what have we had so far? Just a recap of the first 2 picks. A trade between the Utah Saints in New York, which included, I'll just put that graphic back up. I think it's correct now for that particular pick. Am I on the right screen or not? Is that the right screen? Just tell me, somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 2024 pick 1 from Utah and Tyler Hero for Keontae George, pick 16, pick 2 2024, and the Lions 25 second round pick. Okay. So that's what's happened there. Just
The Saints lose 1 Kentucky alum.
so they've got Reed Shepherd at 2, though Alex Saar went at 1.
And
So
we've
pick
replaced him with
3
another Kentucky.
Pick 3, Mark Handel is on the clock for the Hurricanes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going off a little bit from what some of you may expect.
Well,
So
I think I know who you're picking, but go ahead.
I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. But okay, here we go. With the
It's a forward.
number 3 pick in the 2024 TRSBA draft, the Hurricanes select from Tennessee, Dalton Knight.
Connect.
I've heard Knight.
It's
I've heard Knight, I've heard Connect, but I'm going to go with Knight.
okay.
Whichever's
Let's
worse.
connect.
Timbo, you were nowhere near fucking close.
Well, I don't know why I picked him at 3, but I wasn't expecting that. No, I definitely wasn't. Interesting. Very interesting. It means that my pick is coming up.
Okay.
So who is that? That's New Orleans Hurricanes.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to pick that guy, but I'm scrambling on my mock drafts here.
Mark, would you have taken Shepherd if he had been there?
No.
Yeah, likely,
Really?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
He's the next Jimmer Fredette, mate. He's the next Jimmer. He just
Yeah, he could well
good
be.
good in college and a white guy in the NBA.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the risk. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's an interesting for my pick. I don't know. Should I just pick it, Dennis, or do you want me to? You're going to make me an offer?
No, all yours, mate.
Fucking prick.
Well, you could have offered more, but anyway.
And I wanted Reed Shepherd, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, this is tough, man. This is tough because you know it's
Draft's so bad.
Draft this one. I'm just going to place.
Yeah, four's tough.
Do we just want to leave it
I'm just
there?
going to place. I've been
Like-
going around
like-
with this pick. I mean, I've got my list here. Got my list here. Yeah, two of those players are gone, obviously. Connect not being one of them, obviously. It's a risk if I take this player, but he's not going to be there at 8. That is for sure. I'm going to play something to think about what I might do here.
All right. Give me one moment, and I will. The Constitution of Australia. This is a blatant violation of the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Australia. And when it comes to violations, they don't come any bigger. What section of the Constitution has been breached? Section? What section? There is no one section. It's just the vibe of the thing.
I'm afraid, Mr. Denuto.
Okay. What do you reckon?
Oh, really? You really make it that easy, Timmy.
What do you reckon?
Need some sand, mate, to go with it.
Should I go with this pick is the question.
Be brave, Tim. Be brave.
You can do it.
I reckon you should leave this guy to 24 people. Don't touch him.
No, I think he's a good player. It's a fucking all over the place sort of draft. And
You're talking about Bronny, right? You're talking about Bronny James. That's where we're at.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I thought he was going to
take
take Eddie Marbo.
I mean, obviously,
Eddie Marbo.
Reed Shepherd would be there, but I've changed my mind a couple of times with this pick. But now I've decided to go with Connecticut's Stefan Castle at number 4. As if you might know what that means.
Can you dream in, Timmy? But anyway.
I know what it means.
I think he goes to the Spurs at number 4 tomorrow. My prediction. Okay. It's up to, that's a risk too, because anyway, we'll see what happens with these next 3 picks. Holger. No, not Holger. Wesley.
Yep. It's my pick.
Who's Wes? I mean, come on.
So 2 fuckers I can't pronounce their name. I'm tossing up between. To the point, given Tim throwing a few of the sort of mocker who will be taken, I didn't think any of these guys would be here.
Well, one of them I didn't think would be there.
Yeah.
And I'm double checking to make sure he's not taken, but I think
he's not taken.
Yeah. All right. So I'm thinking Zachary Ricochet.
There you go.
That's my attempt at it.
That's that'll do. So Zachary Ricochet.
Yep. Pick
to
5.
The Golden
Done.
State Snipers at 5.
Not bad.
So,
Potential number 1, but I think it's going to be a little bit indifferent. I think everyone's getting better at not letting the news out or faking. So I reckon it could all be a mixed match tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. Could all go which way tomorrow. But
I had switched from Klingon to Castle, hence why I decided to arrive.
Hey, no spoilers.
Switch. Yep.
That's Tom's job.
I can't spoil when I've already made a pick.
I know, but someone might not know that guy was on the board, you know.
Oh, really, Tim? That's what we're doing today, are we, Timmy?
Yeah, look.
Every other year.
Bronny James is my pick.
Hey, I've worked for 5 years to get Tim to this point. Don't complain. He's finally doing the right thing.
That's right. Exactly.
You know why?
A bit of a rundown there to start.
He's picking at 8, and he doesn't want his man.
Exactly.
Okay, I risked something there, but anyway, 6 and 7. What are you doing, Hogs, with pick 6 if you're there? You there?
Can you hear me?
You are.
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
And don't screw me over.
I don't get some of my cameras are working, but
that's okay.
Matter. I'll take Klingon at 6.
Yep.
And Topic at 7.
Okay, done. That was a fifth moment, wasn't it?
Yes, Timbo's breathing a sigh of relief.
Depends who you want
Yeah.
after.
Spoilers for the rest of the night now from Timbo. He's happy now.
So it's Klingen at 6, right?
Yeah,
Dr.
Klingen
Spock
at 6 and Topic at 7.
and the Serbian subject at 7. Out for a year.
That doesn't matter. I'll be shit
I
this
know.
year anyway.
Most people aren't going to sign their picks this year anyway.
Matty isn't.
I don't think anybody will.
He can now, can't he?
I can now. I've got flexibility now. That was
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Cap flexibility. The buzzword. Everyone's doing it.
I mean, Reed will come off the bench, surely.
He'll be lucky if he gets signed this year to the Saints. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
double check that rule, so I won't get in trouble.
Tampa Bay Butchers. There's still another guy available too. Surprised he's there, but I'm
Old
not- I'm
Timmy,
still
old
gonna- I'm
Timmy's
gonna-
back. Old Timmy's back.
Come on,
Telling us
Timmy.
who's
But
still
That's
available.
I'll
Doing
defer
so
that
well.
one for sure.
Doing so well, Timmy. Keep it going.
Hang on, I've got to find Topic. Hang on.
At least until pick 14. Just keep it
So
under
what's
wraps.
pick? That's Nikola Topic at 7. And you've got a list there ready for the Preds, I assume, McDermott.
Yep, ready to go. We're just
Okay.
waiting on you.
Okay, you'll read that one out in order in a second.
I'll just tell you who he's picking.
Yeah, Nikola Topic at 7 to the Tampa Bay Butchers. Okay.
First time Clowney up to a 4-year deal
That was
now.
a bit of a
McDermott.
few moment, I guess. But I didn't think this guy would get taken, which is good. So with the 8th pick, which was going to be my pick at number 4, by the way, but I decided. Okay, question for 5, 6, and 7. Holger and Wes, would any of you guys pick Steph Castle or not?
I might have picked Castle, yeah. Not sure, honestly. I didn't expect the draft to go this way, so it's
Castle was my Castle was my pick. I
Okay,
would have picked
good.
him at
So
5.
I made the right
Yep.
choice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Made the right choice to pass on this guy and leave him to number 8. So with the 8th pick of the TRSBA draft, the Cleveland Jaguars pick
Bronny James.
Kentucky guard Rob Dillingham. At number 8.
Bit early.
That's because he's been sliding down some unknown draft boards, but anyway. Like NBADraft.net, who knows fuck all.
Are they even, is that even running?
It is running, and they put him in.
The last book was
They put him
8
at
years ago.
24. They put him in at 24. I mean, on ESPN, he's like 8, and on some other mocks, he's 3 and 4. So it's all over the place.
This is all over the place. Mental.
But I reckon he's a top 3 or 4 pick in this draft, to be sure.
All right, Preds are up.
Okay, who do the Preds pick? Are you going down their list?
Preds at number 9 will take. That's not their list. We'll take Matt Bezelis.
Yep, good.
Oh, yep.
That was the only.
Can you tell us what was his list?
Yeah, what
he-
did he
he-
have Bezelis at?
He told me not to tell anyone. He wanted to keep it a secret. No.
They're all gone.
You did.
He was number 4 on his list.
Okay.
And above him was Saar, Rasak, and Shepherd.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I've never watched it. I've never watched this
I
after
thought you were going to
play.
take. I thought you were taking Bezelis at 3 there, Mark, but he's pissed off somewhere. Who have we got at 10 there?
Wayne, I think, isn't it? Yes, Tigers.
Hey, Wayne. He's there somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, he popped in. There he is.
Hey, Wayne, how are you?
Yeah. All right. We were hoping Bezelis was going to slide through.
God, no.
But what we will do is we'll go with a guy where there's question marks about his shooting, which seems to be a bit of a recent trend with us, having taken Osar Thompson last year, and
Yeah, this is a good pick.
same sort of talk about Scotty Barnes when he was in his draft year, that he can't shoot, but he surprised a little bit on the upside with that. We'll go Ron Holland.
Okay, number 10, Ron Holland. He was my choice
Sorry.
was between him and Castle, and I chose Castle.
So if I had a deal lined up with Timbo Wayne, and I would have got pick 4, and I would have taken Holland at pick 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean, I was considering taking Dillingham at 4 and Holland at 8, but you know, Castle. I don't know. It's something about the vibe of this guy. You know,
I like Holland. Hey boys, I'm off to watch State of Origin. Nice seeing everybody.
Here comes Dan, just in time for his pick, I think.
Take care.
Bye, mate.
We're going to do a top 10 recap. A top 10 recap. Okay, so just have a bit of a break for a sec.
Yeah, guys.
We're going to have a bit of a top 10 recap as Dan comes into the room. So the first.
Hey fellas,
Dan,
just got home from dinner.
Dan?
Hey.
Okay, I'll just do a recap of the start of the draft for you, mate. With 10 picks in. So right off the bat, we had a trade with Dennis trading the number 1 pick to the New York Lions. And there's a few other draft picks. There was a swap with Hero. Hero's going to New York, correct?
Yeah.
Deontay George went to Matty Dennis.
Wow.
There was a couple other picks involved. Bottom line is that the Lions picked Sarr at number 1.
Yeah, good pick.
And number 2 was Reed Shepherd, to pick by Dennis. So there's the trade alert. And then the Utah Saints picked Reed Shepherd. Number 3, very interesting pick there by the Hurricanes, Dalton Connect. Number 4, I decided to go with the vibe and go with Castle.
Where's the other Frenchie?
No, he's coming. So Ricochet went 5 to the Golden State Snipers. Okay. Number 6, Donovan Clinton to the Tampa Bay Butchers. And they also got Nikola Topic.
That's the guy that hurt his knee, right?
Yeah, and you probably know who I picked at number 8, Dan, I guess.
The big guy.
Birmingham at 8.
Oh.
And then Mateus Bezelis at 9 to the Predators, and number 10 was Ron Holland to the Tigers. Unfortunately, Holland's gone out of this draft for you. So,
thank you for the recap.
Who's got pick 11?
Predators.
And yes, right. They've got 2 picks. So who are they picking at 11?
So at 11, they are going to take Terrence Shannon Jr.
Wow.
Oof.
I do have a picture of him, so he did sneak into my picture.
At least that.
Wow. Illinois. There you go. What did I tell you, JB?
Fighting Illinois. This is
the Chicago connection.
I mean, it's definitely a Chicago connection. I mean, he could be a good player. Yeah. I mean, he's been able to probably watch him live. Who knows?
Apparently, he had a good workout for Chicago.
He's not going to. Is he going to get picked at 11 though?
No, but they might trade back.
Okay. There's some intel there.
I'm hearing he's taking Giddy's spot at Chicago.
I don't know about so the Preds have taken Shannon. Is it a junior? So senior too. He's fairly old, I guess. He's about 24 actually.
Dale, check your phone, mate.
So 24 means the Olympics were on before he was born, I think. Chicago. Okay. So we're up to pick 12.
Interesting one. There's a couple of guys who I was actually interested in up front. So
is this Dale? Your pick, is it?
Yeah. I think with pick 12 in the draft, the Lions are going to pick Cody Williams. I'm going to go with pure talent, I think.
And I wonder if do you reckon that?
I was tossing up between him and Holland.
Okay, so you might take him at 12 as well. Be interesting. Cody Williams at 12. Who's got 13?
Me.
JB.
Me.
I'll let you have a think about some JB. What do you? Just a bit of thinking, because I know you need a bit of thinking, don't you? To work this out.
I normally have a guy that's taken right in the pick before me that I want to pick, but that hasn't happened this time, which is excellent.
Which is bloody fantastic. Fantastic stuff.
Oh yeah, Matty, is everything okay with you over there? I mean, there's a lot on the board here, surprisingly, which is good.
Can we, yeah.
Okay.
Can we have like a 1 minute recess?
Okay, that's fine. Have a bit of a recess, that's fine, yep. Plenty of time. It's only 22 minutes in, so it's all good. Have a bit of a recess.
Okay, that's good.
But Dennis traded that Keontae George guy. He's pretty good.
The Dennis obtained him for a hero.
Oh, obtained him, sorry.
Yeah, hero, yeah.
He traded hero.
Saints traded hero and the number one for Keontae. Jeez, that's a fucking. You must be thinking Keontae George is going to be like a superstar.
He could be.
No, I'm thinking that he's $3.5 million or $3 million cheaper.
It's a salary. Okay.
And
as well.
Oh, look, I'm hoping he'll improve. I'm not sure he'll get to 30 FP.
A bit of recess, JB. You can work out what you guys want to do. You got to trade.
Yeah, we've got something on the go here.
Just seeing if there's anybody I even like that's left in the draft.
Oh, there's heaps of red. Like there's a few guys that have stuck through here, which is good.
Where's my list? Oh, there's one guy. Fuck shit. Look at Dennis.
So is that Dennis? You couldn't afford to pay the number one pick? Is that what I read as well?
No, I would. I didn't want Saar. I would have taken him at number 2, of course. Well, I would have taken him at number 1 if I had the pick, if I kept the pick. But I was happy with Reed. Either of those two, I was happy with.
Okay. Oh, pick 2. Oh, hang on. So you're pick 2 now.
Yeah, and he picked Reed Shepherd.
Okay, sorry, I'm just recapping. Okay. Oh, fair call. All right.
Reed Shepherd, yeah.
Yep, nice. All right.
Let me know when things are ready, when things are rolling. Do we need a bit of Darude?
Just take him, JB, and we'll. It'd be the same player you're going to take anyway, so it's not going to matter.
Where's your Hawks at, mate?
I've got my Jazz hat on for George.
What?
Keontae.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I am.
He's giving up on the Hawks. He just knows they're gonna basically blow it up tomorrow. Is that right?
I tell you, I'm seriously considering my fandom at the minute.
I told you, McD.
I don't know what they're doing tomorrow. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I think they're crazy. But anyway,
Matty, have a look at your WhatsApp.
You're throwing your toys out of the pram. What are you doing?
Well, that's up to you. I mean, either or, right?
You need to fill up a drink here.
Yeah. I think JB, whichever one you don't take will probably go next or in the next 3 picks anyway. So
yeah, I think so too.
So yeah, no, I'll stand pat. It's back to JB.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well,
is recess over?
Yeah, recess is over. I'll give
JB
another 20 seconds. But what I was going to say was, I think at this stage of the draft, a lot of it comes down to where they get drafted as well. At least for the first couple of years.
We're going to have there's going to be trades galore tomorrow. The top, there'll be 5 picks traded in the first 10, or I reckon tomorrow.
So you might get lucky, you might get unlucky, depending on where they get drafted.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you say five of the top 10 will get traded?
Possible. It's quite possible,
Doubt it.
Not, just swaps, people trading up or down, there was about 4 trades last year in the lottery, so.
Anyone watching internationally for the Hawks, does Ricochet move the needle at all?
Time will tell.
Like Tom, you're normally watching the Euro stuff.
No. Honestly, no.
Sorry, I'm just trying to unmute.
I haven't even seen him play, and I've just drafted him.
I haven't seen too much of him, to be honest. But he's handy. And like if they need anything, it's a wing scorer, right? So you could kind of take that Bogdan role ultimately. It'll be like a third option or something. But it depends what they do with Trey and the Junte. Like that's the big question, really. And then what
they do at centre.
I don't think they're taking Saar.
Yeah,
it sounds like they're not taking Saar.
They should take Saar and trade him to San Antonio and trade down.
Yeah,
that's what I would have done.
Yeah, agreed.
Why would
What would San Antonio do with Saar?
Well, the Wizards would love
that'd
to
be a
have
wicked
Saar.
pairing.
The Wizards would love to have Saar, I think, too. Okay, moving on, JB.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, all right. So with the 13th pick in the 2024 TRSBA draft, the North Carolina Brown Cows select our man, Carlton Bob Carrington.
Of course it is.
Nice.
Carlton Blues.
13, Bub Carrington to the Cows.
Yeah.
That's a good pick days ago, I might add.
It's hard to know.
I wasn't sure he dropped this far. I thought he'd probably go in a couple of picks before.
The thing is, Bub, it's hard to know where he's going to end up tomorrow. He could end up anywhere from the top 17 upwards, I think. It's certainly moved upwards.
Who's up now, Hogs?
Pick 14, who is it?
Yep, Hogs.
Yeah, I'll take Jacoby Walter.
Here we go. That didn't take very long, did it? No
Put your camera on.
Love it, Hogs.
If I could figure out how I would have, but I haven't managed yet.
So that what was 14, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is who's got pick 15?
That's me. I'm just having a little bit of a discussion at the minute.
Okay, well, there's
Who with Tom? Tom's got that trade face on. He's got his lips moving.
There's something interesting going on here. I mean, there's a guy who could get jumped.
We offered him pick 24 for pick 15. For some reason, he turned it down. Oh, no, I think we offered pick 28, actually. Yeah.
I reckon
27 originally, and then we said maybe
different to what
14.
you usually pick, McDermott. I reckon you pick something different to what you usually pick. That's what I reckon.
Offer's still there if you want McD to trade down.
No, I'm good, thanks.
It's probably the options he's working through it.
There you go, Dan. Well, that.
So, no, that's better. That's now I recognise you.
Yeah, get rid of that bloody Hawks hat. What are you doing?
How good is the JJ's merch? Great.
Well, the hats are a bit got a weird. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I didn't get a hat.
I got their I got their latest hat from last season's on sale the other day delivered. So much better than the championship merch.
You got a list there, Matty?
Hey Tom, what do you reckon of the Jackie's new pick? Free import.
The import or the next star?
No, the import.
Someone
Craig, whatever his name is.
Craig Sword.
Don't know much about him. It's supposed to be pretty good, but I don't know much about him yet.
He's meant to be like a defensive beast, but we're going to be very thin in the front court.
His mixtape's good, as every mixtape is, of course.
My mixtape's good, mate. Everyone's mixtape's good.
That is saying something.
My mixtape's awesome.
Okay.
I don't take off everyone. Got a family duties. Good to see everyone again.
Hey, mate.
You got no more picks, Wes? No more picks?
No, no more picks, I don't think. But yeah, no, pretty positive.
Okay,
all right, good stuff.
Good luck
See you,
in the draft tomorrow. You might have the number one pick there, perhaps. You just know.
Yeah, no worries. Here we go. Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Right, Matty.
Yep, still waiting, mate. I'll let you know.
Okay, something's going on.
I've been busy entering everyone's picks for the last half hour, so it makes it a bit hard.
Does make it difficult.
Who did Hogs take?
He took
Jacoby.
Yeah.
Walter. Okay.
Jacoby Walter.
Which was he just had that lined up, which straight away, which was good.
Yeah, he could be all right, by the way.
Wait, McD, did McD pick yet? No.
I reckon.
No, I didn't miss it. Okay.
There's another guy that's. There's a few guys there. That they could reach up tomorrow. What are we at? 14? Is it or 15? Interesting. But old coming back in, is it? Maybe.
So what happened to that TRSBA catch up?
Nothing.
I mean, I haven't got a leave pass for it, but it all just went to shit.
Wait, aren't we catching up at the Boomers games next week? You guys aren't coming?
Where is it? Where are they being played?
You get the invite.
In Melbourne.
Too cold.
It needs to happen. It's a good idea. We just need to make it happen.
The sporting capital.
JB's there. He'll go.
You going, JB?
I wasn't actually planning on. Are you going to get me free tickets?
I'll get a media pass.
When is it?
Yeah.
Boomers play next Tuesday and Thursday. And the Opals play Wednesday and Friday.
Oh, you okay?
All right, I am going to use the pick, and I'm going to take Devon Carter.
Okay, Devon Carter. Lots of guys interested in him. 22 and a bit years old. Pick 15.
So
the
That's interesting.
Barbarians. I mean, it's certainly a pick or a guy that could go in the top 10, perhaps. Not the
He's
guy.
very interesting.
Probably not the guy I thought you were going to pick, but that was definitely an option.
Jacoby never came up on the draft board on my refresh, by the way, McD. I'm not sure whether that's just my
I
end or...
literally just did it then. I think it was just sitting there. Yeah.
Who's got pick 16?
I entered it, but I didn't hit save.
Me.
That's right. You've got pick 16, haven't you, mate? Hey.
Yeah, I think I know who I'm going to take. I'm double checking.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I'll have to. So apparently, this might give you a clue I'm looking at. Apparently, the NBA put out a pronunciation guide. Did you see that, Tom? Today, so that the media could pronounce their draft people, their draftees correctly, and they got it wrong. They got quite a number.
They got it wrong. What did they get wrong?
Some of the pronunciations.
So it's not. It's not like a.
Did they have connect or night?
Yeah.
I've never heard night for him, not once, by the way. Has anyone else heard night?
No.
Dennis, are you picking the hairdresser?
I think you just made that up.
I don't know who the hairdresser is, Jimbo.
The hair something.
That better just give us
yes, I think so, Timbo. Yes.
Yeah.
You can tell when Tim's got no more picks.
I've got another pick. What are you talking about?
Then what are you telling us? What you want? You might want to take the haircut.
No, I'm not taking him. He's gone. He's done. He's picked at 16. What are you talking about?
Hasn't been picked
yet,
has he?
No one's been picked, mate. Like,
no one's been picked at 16 yet.
Look, I will. I'll pick. I guess is his name the hair salon. I can't even. I'm embarrassed to say that. Trajan Salon.
Okay, so pick 16. Utah.
You did pretty well there.
Salon. So guess what, nerds? You're up, I think. Is that right?
I have my man.
Is it the mammoth? What are we talking?
The big fucker.
The big fucker at 17. Okay. Not going anywhere else. That's the big.
I'm going Zach Eddy.
40.
Two times College Player of the Year recipient. League's gone big. And he's fucking big. So Zach Eddy's my pick. Thank you.
7'4".
7'5". What are you talking about? He's 7'5", isn't he?
Holy shit.
7'4".
He's fucking huge.
He slipped through the cracks, didn't he, boys?
I'm not sure he can slip through anything.
This guy wouldn't fit through a crack if he tried. Look at him.
I can't believe I got him. I can't believe no one punted on him earlier.
Look at all the green ticks over here. Look at all the stuff that he's good at. He's good at
cannot believe you guys did not pick him earlier.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, big call.
I was going to pick him next.
He was on my board. Guess where he was on my board?
Doesn't matter.
He was on
17
mine. On your board,
17.
Tom. I reckon he was 17
What's
on
that,
yours.
Tom?
Yep. What's that?
Where was he on yours?
17.
There you go.
There you
I'm going to
go.
have him on my
It's meant
board. I
to
had Edie at about 24, but that's okay. All good.
He's dropped it. He's gone down to about like 11 and 12 on others.
No, but the thing is, if a team wants him, they'll pick him around that sort of 15, 16 area.
Oklahoma need him, right? So
I don't know if they'll.
Yeah, I was going to pick him at 14 if I didn't play Klingon, but I can't play 5 centers at once, so there's a slight limitation to that whole.
Who's got pick 18? Do we know?
Yeah, that'll be us. I was going to take ED2 for the next pick. Well done, Dan.
Is that you still, Dale, the Lions?
Yeah, that's the Lions.
Okay.
You a message on Messenger?
I probably saw a couple of players that hadn't pop up before.
Guess with pick 18, the Lions are going to go with. Narrowed it down to 2.
Again? Have you done it again?
We'll go with Isaiah Collier.
Oh, there you go. Ronnie's teammate. That's 18. The Lions.
And put you guys on the small screen so I can stop landing over all the time.
New York Lions. Rightio. That's Ronnie's teammate. Hang on, I'll look at the wrong thing here. So many fucking screens up here. Okay. 19, it's BMC time.
Alrighty, so I think I'm going to take Jared McCain.
You've done it again. There we go.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah, he was next on my list.
Yeah, I've got him in my top 10. He's good. Yeah, right at number 10. I've got him ahead of bloody Dalton fucking Knight or Connect or whatever his name is.
First time you went to pick 3. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, this is cool stuff. Cool stuff. Okay. So Jared McCain again at 19. So going back to where we are at pick 20, looking at that logo there, it must be the Flyers, and I've got their list here too. So he's not here. I've got it right in front of me. I'm going to run it down until we get to someone that's hasn't been picked yet. Saar, Ricochet, Shepard, Bazelis, Castle, Klingon, Dillingham, Topic, Salone, Holland, Cody, Walter, and the 13th player on his list available because he's old. Can anyone guess?
Tristan De Silva.
That's correct. What pick? That was pick 20. Tristan De Silva at 20.
Who's that? So the Flyers.
Plays for Colorado. So he's Cody Williams' teammate, I think. He's born in Munich, Germany. And he's 23. He's a small power forward, 6'9" and around about. So that was picked by the Flyers. The Toronto Flyers. Okie dokie, pick 21. Witches, are you still around, mate?
Yeah,
Rob?
I'm still around.
You had that pick, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Says
Probably.
you got
I have
it.
lots of picks. Come on.
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
I'll take Johnny Furphy or whatever his name is.
Okay, Furphy at pick number 21.
The Australian. Did you see that he didn't even get picked in the state rep sides until 2 years ago?
I did see that. Yes.
He's tall though. He's 6'9". He played for Kansas guys. You know.
He's literally come out of nowhere.
I think he's. I don't know.
Giddy was the same though.
Okay, here's a
He was
question
just
for
an
Tom
okay
Hertz
junior.
here. Question for Tom Hertz.
Mm.
Is this guy better than Grady Dick?
I think so.
And he might get picked.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's more dimensions to his game.
Okay, I like it. From Melbourne.
Different player, isn't he, Tom?
From your hometown.
Yeah.
Your hometown, Melbourne, Tom? Is that where you're born? Or?
He played for Bulleen.
Yeah.
So
Played
he's
for
from your
Bulleen Boomers.
hometown. That was at the Butchers again. How many picks have you had? Like 4 or 5?
I've got another one at 25, so I've got 5 total, yeah.
Pick 22, I've got Dale again.
Yeah, it's our last pick for the night. And I've narrowed it down to 2 again. And I think we'll go with Kalel Ware.
Damn. Hoping he would slip into 29, but no.
And Matty,
I liked him for my pick, by the way. Heads
I
up.
was telling you, I liked him there too.
All right. And on that note, guys, I have to go get some food for the mess before it closes.
Okay.
Hey, dude.
Thank you.
nice doing business with you, Dale.
Yes, it's good trade, mate. And have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just
See ya.
updating.
Bye.
Like
Let you
tomorrow.
update the stuff there, Matty.
Matty, have you seen who the Flyers drafted on the website?
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Oh, hang on. So, what pick was that? 22.
That's me.
Hang on. There it is, Kelly Aware. I'm just looking for the guy. That's all.
Yeah,
Pretty sure
you're
I
up
know.
at 23, Matty D.
There it is.
Pretty sure I know who I'm taking. A bit of a swing, but it could be all right.
Hang on.
Do you want me to go or do you want me to wait? Are you updating stuff, Timbo?
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead if you know.
The Saints will take Tyler Smith, G League
Tyler
Ignite.
Smith. Okay, that's 23, is it?
3, yeah.
23. Okay, Tyler Smith. I think I got him in your other one too. That's fine. I think I had him pretty high at some stage. I put him at 14 now, so.
He's all right at 23.
Yeah. Okay, 24. Let's have a look at who's meant to be. Dubs. It's your turn, Tom.
It's our turn.
Do you mean to
We're
give
on.
you a recap on
And we're
who's
good to
available?
go.
I mean, on who's gone, or do you know who you want here?
No, we're good, thanks.
We're good.
I've been following along a little bit, you know.
Okay, I think I know who you guys are going to take.
Ramo, you want to do it, or you want me to?
I'm making a prediction.
Let Tim tell us who we're going to take, Tim.
I think it's some
Tim, who are we going to take? No, I think
some
it's
stocky guy from some stocky guard, I reckon. What do you reckon? Am I right or not?
Someone from Europe.
Am I right with a stocky guard?
From Europe.
Who's a stocky guard? So,
oh, he's
Daddy,
obviously not taking him then. Okay. You might be taking some big tall fucker.
Oh, we were going to take the porn stars.
They're all big tall fuckers. It's the NBA.
There's a couple of tall fuckers that you
Come on,
could
who
take.
are you taking?
Tim knew who we were taking. I thought Tim was announcing it for us.
Well, I thought
No, he's just naming every other player in the draft.
I thought you'd take some stocky guy. That's all. But anyway,
go on, Ramo.
Come on.
But you could
No,
take
you can do it. Go,
you
Tommy.
could take this guy with the braids. You could take him as well, I guess.
The guy with
That narrows it down to about 10 of them.
yeah.
But there aren't too many in the late part of the
With
draft.
the 24th pick in the
Braids with the
2024
name Joe.
TRSBA draft.
Yep.
The Orange County double doubles select Keyshawn George
Yeah,
out
that's
of
the guy with
Miami
braids.
University.
There we go. Yep, that's him.
Guy with braids.
Does he have braids? I didn't even know that.
Have a look at some pictures.
There we go.
Hang on. Baishaw and George to the OC.
That's good.
Double doubles.
That's good done.
What's that? Pick 24, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. 25. Let's have a look at the list here. Looks like the butchers are again. We said that, didn't we, Hogs? Another pick.
Well, if you trade away your whole team, you end up with a lot of picks in the end. That's kind of the theory, right? I'll take Carl Filipowski because you can never have too many
I
centers.
thought he was going to sneak a little bit longer, but no.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd sneak through.
No, fuck. Of course not.
Okay.
Of course he didn't.
Next.
25, Carl Filipowski. That's he's a sophomore too. Took a couple of years. 20.6 years of age. Okay, what about Filipowski? Having a look at my draft guide here. What does it say about Filipowski? So what does it say about him? Okay. Possible 3 players that he could end up like. He could end up like Kelly Olynyk or Mo Wagner or Vucevic.
I'll take the last one out of those 3.
I love Vooch.
Vooch. He's going to team up with Giddy. There you go. Okay. So here's that. Sean George. What does it say about him? He's here somewhere. Sean George.
You're on mute, Wayne, if you're trying to make a pick.
No, he's not yet. He's,
Yeah, Timmy, I got your picture. He's got his braids on.
Sean George. We've got Anthony Black, Brandon Ingram, or Cam Johnson. So that's a pretty good threesome, isn't it? I reckon. Very good threesome.
Who was it? Ingram, Johnson, and who else?
Ingram, which was he went number 2 in a draft. Cam Johnson and Anthony Black. And that's a weird threesome, isn't it?
He's got Anthony Black's hair, that's for sure.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so 26. Let's have a look who's actually picking here.
Wayne.
Is it you, is it, mate?
Wayne Enriquez.
Oh, hang on. 26 is, Wayne and then you. Yeah. So you ready to pick there? Or are you still on mute? What's he doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Just speak up a bit.
We'll take Eves Missy.
Okay, missing. I missed that. What was it? What did you say?
Eves Missy.
Missy. Eves Missy. I missed that. What did you say? Like he's a big fella, this guy, isn't he? What pick number was that? 25?
6.
Still 26.
Yeah, okay. And that's Sanfran. Is that your first pick of the night? I just haven't heard you all night. I can't remember.
That's the second one. We got Ron Holland earlier.
Oh, you did get Holland. That's right. Okay, good. Good. How are we going?
All right.
Time. It's about 10:50 there.
I'll be nice and quick. Okay. I'll take Dayron Holmes.
I wanted him at 29, but anyway, that's okay. 27. I think the consensus late in this first round, in the NBA first round, doesn't change too much. Although I think Dayron Holmes might go a bit higher than 27.
Make me an offer, Timmy.
No, I'm not. Make you an offer. Okay, so that's that one. Stocky point guard is still there. Okay, what have we got? 28. Who's got 28?
We do.
And then me. Ooh.
Is that the pick I said to you, Tim?
Hey, this guy still hasn't been taken. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't give anything away. I've got to stay quiet. Stay quiet.
Stone cold quiet, Timbo.
I've got to stay quiet. But these guys are going to fucking screw me. I can just tell it. I'm going to see it now.
Oh, it's just the double dogs.
I suppose there's a couple of players I could pick. Brandon Bajemski might be another one. But up take that name, don't I? Only a few picks to go here. 28. Better check my list here too. See if I've missed anybody.
What do you guys reckon of that Macau Bridges trade? They like, it was like 5 first rounders they traded. That's like fucking nuts. The guy's never made an All-Star game, right?
I love it. Look, they're just saying Cam Thomas is the man in New Jersey. Like, what it is.
Noah Clowney, JB.
They know that he's the man, and just let him shoot. Let him drop 40 shots a game. Just see what happens. That's what they're going to do.
Noah Clowney's going to clean up all those missed shots, and his rebound. I mean, lead the league in rebound. I think it's nuts, Dan. I think it's absolutely crazy.
Like the guy was the 3rd or 4th guy on that Suns run a few years ago, right? He's never made an All-Star game. 5 first-round picks is crazy.
It is
crazy.
Right? But anyway, I'll just give some thinking music to this.
Absolutely.
He'll be good for them, though. He will be good for them. It's like, yeah.
The Hawks got pilloried for throwing up 3 first rounders and a swap for DeJounte, and Michael Bridges gets 5.
So what happens to? So they need to sign OG again, and that Harristein guy, right?
They won't.
Hartenstein.
They won't re-sign Hartenstein.
Nah.
But he's good. He's a good player.
Yeah, they can't afford him.
They can't afford him.
That Robinson guy can't fucking stay healthy.
Yeah, Hartenstein will get paid more by like the Thunder, and they want to match up against the Celtics. They just wanted wings to match up against the Celtics.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's crazy. So what does Brandel play center and OG power forward and Bridges small forward?
I don't even think Randall's going to be with the team.
Nah, I think they'll get rid of Randall.
I don't think they will. They love Randall. They love Randall.
Yeah.
He's not the future.
No.
They love him.
I do like Randall though. That's the thing.
But he didn't play for Villanova, so.
That's true. Who's left on the Nova?
Who was the center?
I don't know.
Amari Spellman, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to sign Charlie Villanova. They're going to bring him out of retirement.
He had like 2 good seasons.
He went to UConn though.
Might still be better than Maury Spellman.
Finish off this bourbon.
With the 28th pick in the 2024 TRSBA draft. There's still a draft going on here, boys, by the way.
Empty bottle there.
Just in case you forgot. The Orange County double will select Ryan Dunn out of Virginia University.
Didn't JB draft him a few years ago?
It's Chris Dunn. His cousin.
Any chance to get that one back out there? Sorry, mate.
JB took him top 3 though, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Look.
Still sore spot.
I think I took
He wasn't the worst, let's be honest.
Okay, Ryan Dunn, Virginia, sophomore, small forward, 214, 21 and a half years of old.
Your guy's still there, Tim?
Yeah, he is, mate.
The one you could not believe fell this far.
Well, the thing is, he might jump a lot tomorrow. I think he's going to be inside the top 8.
There's one guy I want.
Is he the next Jared Springer?
No, he's not. He's a lot fucking taller than that.
He's the next Jaden Springer, Tom.
He's a lot taller than him. My guy that I'm getting.
Timmy's no 20 blokes. He'll be in the top 15 tomorrow.
Wasn't that Springer who Timmy was high on a couple of years ago?
Oh, yeah.
The fact was, fell that far in our draft.
I took a risk and
fell even further in the real draft.
Nothing happened out of Springer, okay? Like nothing might happen out of Gillingham. Who cares? Who knows? Okay.
Yeah.
Where we got here? I'm just trying to find this guy Ryan Dunn. Hang on. Ryan Dunn. Okay, what do we got? Comparisons. Jeremy Grant. Kevin Looney.
Jeez.
We don't need to talk about Jeremy Grant at all.
Mr. Season.
He's a superstar.
So 6'7". Post up his shit. Transition okay. Very good transition. Cutter. Yes, very good. Crap spot up player. Good rim finishing. Pick and roll shit. That's Ryan Dunn. Okay. With
He's
the
also the
29th
best
pick.
defender. He's also the best defender in the entire draft class. So your scouting
Why
report
wasn't
didn't
talking
say
about
that.
his defense there anyway? Hang on, I'm not sure why. So Ryan Dunn, pick 29.
Anyway.
So 28, wasn't it? 28, correct?
Still is 28, yeah.
Yep, so 28, the OC. Okay, guy that's going up draft boards dramatically. He might even get picked above Dillingham. Who fucking knows the way things are going? This is a crazy
Don't
draft.
do it. Don't do it.
This is a crazy, crazy draft. I've got the
Out
pick
of
here.
US.
Who's got 30, 31, 32?
Out
That's
of
what
US.
I've got 32. So just make it. Hurry up.
Who's got 30
USC.
then? Who's got 30?
Penguins got the next two.
Pens at 30, 31.
Penguins have got
I
30
reckon we're
and
going to take the
31.
guy.
Is he even here? Where is he? Is he here?
Yeah, he's online.
Okay, I'll just
He's
get him.
ready.
Okay, he's ready to go.
Oh, this is my pick, Timbo. This is the
What?
one that you got from me.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah.
What
The only
deal
thing-
was that?
there's one thing I don't like about
was
this.
that in our Kevin Porter Jr. deal?
Yeah. There's one thing I don't like about this guy. What do you reckon I don't like about this guy that I'm about to pick?
You can't pronounce his name.
I can easily pronounce
His
his name.
future
He's got a
production.
very, very easy name to pronounce.
He doesn't want to play on your roster.
He does want to play. He does want to play on my roster. That's for sure. But
His name's Jalen, like every other player in the league.
fucking hell. Put Jalen Tyson. There we go.
What
Do
up,
you
mate?
reckon this guy could go in the top 10, Timmy?
No, top 20, mate. Top 20.
You said 15. I
Top
think.
40 at least. Come on.
As Matty McDermott was saying, you've got 25 players in the top 15, Timmy. Doesn't
Jalen
work.
Tyson, I mean, my list was exhausted. Look at this. I had all these guys already taken. It was pretty
Guess
exhausting.
where he was on my board, Timmy?
29.
Yeah, no, he's like
That's right.
26 on
You
my
got
board.
it.
I mean, he's 25 on my board. He's like the same as fucking Zach Eady on my board.
You're just making your board now,
Sorry?
Tom, as we go.
Yeah,
Based
he
on
does.
his draft.
As you make the picks, he puts them in.
I'll go through my board in a minute. We'll definitely go through my board. That's
All right.
the thing we'll do.
All right.
So-
Who's Aaron? I'm getting excited. Who's Aaron taking?
Okay, Aaron.
He's just
2
about to let
picks.
me know.
Is he
Yep,
taking a
he's got-
stocky point guard at all?
He's taking a point guard.
He's stocky.
Is he?
Well, if it's a point guard, there's not many point guards.
He was
No, he's
involved in it. He was involved in a trade, wasn't he? His first name.
His first pick is Tyler Kolek.
That's stocky point guard. Yep. Okay. That's LA Pens, right? Yep.
And his second pick is Pacome.
Hopefully an NBL player, no?
Dad died. Daddy.
Jacoby Dadier,
Didier.
the young French fella.
Gonna run.
I'm happy with the final pick.
He's actually bought in Lyon, that fella. So he's actually, I'm going to Lyon later on in the year. So it'd be good to catch up there. Is that
You'll
31?
be there, Billy. You going with him?
Yeah. I heard they got a date.
Pacome Dadier.
Oh, finish it off, Dennis.
I think that's about the 6th French player picked in this draft, by the way.
Okay, here you go. Here's a quiz question for you. I'm taking a brother of someone on my roster.
Cam Christie.
Oh, you're taking Cam, are you? Okay. Is that
I
true?
took him in the other draft. I like him.
No, you haven't got Max Christie on your roster, have you, Dennis?
Yep.
You have?
Oh, for the next 2 months, I reckon I do.
How did you get Max Christie?
Deal.
Hang on a sec. You haven't got Max Christie, have you?
He's not on your
Yeah,
roster.
look in the
Everyone's going to the Saints roster at the moment. We can't see Max Christie on there,
He's
mate.
confused with the other
Oh,
Lakers player.
Maxwell Lewis. I'm confused. I'm an idiot.
What are you fucking...
Can't touch pick. Can't touch pick.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. You thought Maxwell Lewis was Max Christie?
Has he got
Hang
a brother?
on. I know I drafted Max Christie. Did I tell me I drafted Max
No,
Christie?
I drafted Max Christie.
Was he even
Oh,
drafted?
I-
I think 2 years ago he might have been drafted.
Yeah, I drafted him in like second
Yeah.
round 2 years ago.
He would have been
We-
drafted
we-
in his draft class.
We weren't sure if he
I'm
was
an idiot
related to
now.
Doug Christie or not.
No.
Maybe I'm confused.
You are fucking
I am
confused.
taking Cam Christie. I am
He
definitely
is
taking
Max's
Cam.
brother, though. You're right.
Okay, Cam Christie at 32. That might be the draft, is it?
Unless there's a
completely
pick
confused.
33. I'll take a pick 33 if you want, Timmy. We've got a
Pick
couple more.
33, the Cleveland Jaguars will pick Bobby Clintman, undrafted. No.
When are we going to a third round, Tim?
Yeah,
No,
can we pick anyone else? Or we have to
32
wait
on my
for the
board,
draft?
Matty D. Well done.
Okay, so that's the draft. It's not a bad draft. I like it.
He seriously was. I could send you guys my board. You don't believe me, huh?
I've been tracking it, Tommy.
It's a pretty good draft, guys. I'll just do a recap in a second. Baylor, fucking whatever his name is, he didn't get drafted. Kevin McCullough didn't get drafted. Mogbo, they're about the only 4 on my list that didn't get drafted. So, Trey Alexander, another one high on my list, I think might get drafted in the first round. We'll see.
I'll tell you what, I've been watching some video of Jared McCain. He's going to rip up the G League.
He's good. He's good.
He's a good player.
That's a win in this draft, Ben. He's done well.
Can we have the G League stats? We want,
Why don't you do a G League fantasy league?
G League fantasy. I love it.
Half my team.
Dennis would come up with that concept, wouldn't you, Dennis? You'd love that. That'd be great.
Jade and Springer would dominate.
Yeah, you'd have MVP.
My Tuesday
okay,
team might
Jalen
win that
Springer's
one.
been a bust. Okay, he's had 3 years. He hasn't done anything much. Okay, so we understand.
I like him too, Timbo.
I actually don't mind him.
And anyway, a party message from Dan who just left without saying goodbye.
No, he said bye. He's got to feed
goodbye.
Okay, cheers, fellas. Great draft. Got to feed my cat. Okay, sorry about it.
Can't believe it didn't say he got to steal the draft.
Well, I mean, he basically did.
Zach Edey should have gone top 5
with his big guy.
If you rank him by height, yeah.
Zach Edey. Yeah. I don't know. Who do you reckon is going to have the balls to pick Zach Edey tomorrow?
It depends where he lands. If he lands somewhere like OKC, he's going to be great. But
no, he won't. OKC play 5 outs. He can't.
Nah, he'll be great.
He can't play 5 outs.
There's no time for centers in OKC. There's only one.
No.
He'll play 10 minutes a game.
Okay.
So this
Zilkowski will go to OKC before Edey.
There's Dalton Knight, Castle, Ricochet, Donovan Clinton. Do you reckon he's going to go early tomorrow? What do you reckon, Tom? In the top 3 or 4? Klingon?
Well, there is talk at number 1.
He could go anywhere from like
I don't think you'd be brave enough to take
7.
I mean, there was talk at one stage that Alex Len was going to go number 1, and look what happened to him. Nikola Topic, I mean, poor guy's out for a year with an injury.
Well, Anthony Bennett went at number 1. That was also a great pick by the Butchers.
Bazelis. Looks like, who does he look like? Somebody. Ron Holland.
Scared.
I think Ron Holland's got a good chance of doing well. I mean, I really considered this guy in my draft strategy, but I chose Castle over him. Terrence Shannon. This was an outlier, wasn't it? Did anyone expect this guy to get picked at 11? No.
I picked him yesterday or our draft at 21.
Okay. Cody Williams, 12. Bub.
That's what he looks like. That's good.
Yeah. Yep. There's
it's got
Jacoby Walter.
It's got dreadlocks. They've all got dreadlocks, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's a Jeff Dunham puppet named Walter as well. I don't know. Put that in there. Devin Carter, the Barbarians. That was your first pick, I think.
Looks a bit like Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, Tijar Salon. Where's he from? That guy? He's from Orly. Whereabouts is Orly in France? Does anyone know?
Orléans.
Close to Paris.
Look, but this is why Dan picked Zach Edey. All these stat strengths. Look at that. All those green ticks. He does all that stuff well, apparently. Isaiah Collier.
But we just said he does all that stuff well, but he can't play for half the teams in the league.
Yeah.
So
no one
can't
picked
be that
Bronny in
well.
our draft too, by the way. So Bronny's undrafted. Jared McCain.
I was going to ask, if someone did pick Bronny, does that mean they get LeBron automatically on the roster?
That's what I was exactly saying, Matty. I thought that's what happens, right?
Could happen, man. I mean,
You have
what do
to.
people think
So
about JJ Redick as the head coach?
You mean the lead? You mean the lead assistant, all right? Because LeBron's coaching.
That's if you don't know. He hasn't even re-signed yet. You know, he could.
Where's he going?
Yeah, well,
The only place he'll ever go is when he gets the franchise in Las Vegas, right? That'll be he'll play his last 2 seasons there when he's own a player.
Do you reckon he'll sign a 3-year deal, LeBron?
Why not? He can retire at any point into the deal.
Sign whenever he wants, right?
Totally.
It's fucking LeBron. You know, he can do what he wants.
Probably sign a max.
Yeah, I just hope Furphy gets a run. It'd be good. Kelly Ware. I like this guy. He's pretty good. This is your guy, Dennis. Tyler Smith.
Could be bust.
Well, the thing is, you picked him there. I mean, you said the same thing about Jaden Hardy, but he's got some minutes in the NBA Finals, didn't he? So,
yes. Oh, look, they're all swings at that stage, aren't they?
Kaishaw and George. 24.
Yeah, guys, off. Thanks.
This guy was born in Switzerland. Did you know that? I didn't know that. There you go. Filipowski, Butchers.
Hey, I was looking up Brunson's Villanova team. The only Eric Pascal's another name, and the forward was Omar Spellman. So someone needs to draft him. Knicks need to get him. Omari Spellman. That's it.
They can just sit on the bench and warm it, I think. But Filipowski. What do you guys think about this guy? He's sort of slipped a bit in drafts. I don't know if he's going to get drafted that high tomorrow. Is he? He could have been a top 10, nearly a top 10 pick at one stage.
This can happen.
Missy. This is the guy this is Deaf Belly Barbarian sort of player, isn't it? Daron Holmes.
Got dreadlocks. I like it.
He's
makes
tough.
Videos. Makes videos on the side.
Yeah.
He's how tall is he there? He's got height 6'10", 7'1" wingspan from Arizona. So he's pretty old though. He's on the 20, nearly 22 sort of age. They like the defense, the OC. They like the defense of Ryan Dunn. With Jalen Tyson. Could be a good pick, this guy. He's old though, a little bit old, but California.
Like, I wish I was still 21. That's old.
Yeah, 23 over the hill. We're done.
So this guy was a German national team, but he was.
He played in German league.
In Germany.
Oh, sorry,
He's French.
Yeah, I got this right. Yeah, he'd probably be a French national in the team, wouldn't he? He just played for the German in the Euro leagues. And then Cam Christie, Minnesota. Pretty young, actually. Why do you think these people come out so young if they're not going to get drafted in the top 25? Interesting.
Yeah, but there's a chance they have a worse season and they're off the radar team because they're too old, right?
Yeah, well, that happened too, for sure.
We're just talking about a 23-year-old and he's too old, right? These guys go 22 and they're not good enough. All of a sudden they're done.
Yeah.
At least they got a season of potential.
I mean, that Dalton Knight fella, he's not young, but he's going to go.
Is that Brevin Knight's brother or
Bobby Knight's son? I think.
Bobby Knight's son.
Oh, fuck it out. Jesus Christ. All right.
Can we make a rule that from now on, whenever we talk about Dalton Connect, to what's his name? What's his name that drafted him? Just blank
Mark
his name.
Handel. Mark Handel.
Yeah, Mark Handel. Can we call him the Knight Rider?
Yeah, we'll call him
We've got to call him the Knight Rider.
I mean, my nickname was like Tic Tac Toe because that was like a Connect 4 game or something. But
well, I thought it was because you're all over the place, Timmy.
Sorry?
I thought it was because you're all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. Tic Tac Toe.
Is it Travis Knight's son? Dalton Knight?
What does it say? Let's have a look at this. Has anyone seen this No Ceilings guide? I love this.
His name's not Knight.
I know. Just shit.
So Stefan Castle can be.
For a second.
Here are the guys. Okay, Alexander Sarr, the three guys: Evan Mobley, Jaron Jackson, Nick Claxton. Okay, they're the three guys for him. Stephen Castle, Jimmy Butler, Andre Iguodala, and J. Rue Holiday. It's an interesting threesome, isn't it? Topic. Can anyone guess at the Topic the trio?
Dragon Bender.
No.
Dragon. Goran Dragic.
Goran Dragic is one of them. Yes, yep. Rajon Rondo and Tony Parker. Now, Mark Shepard. Sorry, not Mark Shepard. Reed Shepard. That should be pretty easy to. Dennis, who are the three Reed Shepard comparative players?
JJ Redick.
No.
Jimmy Fredette.
Jimmy Fredette.
Yeah. No.
JJ Redick.
We're talking about three all-star. We're talking about three.
Oh.
Well, two of them are all-stars, and one could have been an all-star if he didn't bloody get injured his whole career.
Could have been anybody.
So Mark Price, obviously, right?
Derek
Mark
Rose.
Price. Clay Thompson. And shoot like Clay Thompson.
You'd be happy with that. Yeah. You'd be happy with Mark
The other
Price.
one who we haven't seen for the last couple of years. Who do you reckon that might be?
Did
he might make a comeback in 2026, you know. Lonzo, of course. Klingon, guess who the Klingon comparisons are?
Travis Knight.
No. So we've got Rudy Gobert, we've got Pirtle, and we've got another guy who's got a brother. JB, where are you, JB?
He's got a brother. Tom Hirsch. He's got a brother.
No, but this comparison.
In the NBA, brother. Oh, okay.
Your brothers. Marc Gasol, okay?
Marc Gasol.
Ricochet, the comparisons. A guy that got traded today. Right? Apparently, I don't know how you compare it to him, but anyway. Keegan.
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and
Wow.
Cam Johnson. Devin Carter, we've got Caruso, Dennis Smith Jr., and the guy that was in the NBA Finals. Who would that be?
Derek White.
Yep, exactly. Bazelis. We've got a guy that was drafted by the OC about 3 or 4 years ago.
Franz.
Yeah, we've
Franz
got a guy
Wagner.
we've got a veteran journeyman who played for Philadelphia last year.
The French dude, Batum.
Yeah, Batum, of course, and a guy that's the worst starter on the Lakers.
LeBron James.
Very fast.
Anthony Davis. Sorry.
Angelo Russell.
Come on.
I got a heap of them.
Rui, the whole
Okay.
five.
Wait, who was that? Who was that comps for?
Rui.
Bazelis.
Bazelis.
Rob Dillingham. Here are the three here. We've got obviously a guy that's
Cam Thomas.
a guy that starts for Cleveland.
Yeah. Garland.
We've got a guy that starts for the Bulls.
Josh Giddey.
No, not him.
Kobe.
And we've got
Kobe-
a Milwaukee
Kobe
guy
Bryant.
from about 15 years ago.
Ray Allen.
No, we're talking like 6'2", sort of.
Oh,
Isaiah
Brandon.
Thomas.
That's Brandon Knight. Definitely.
No,
he
no, it's
he
not
played for
him.
Milwaukee, didn't
It could be Brandon, but this guy's what they compared him.
I think it's Brandon Connect, isn't it?
he?
Terrell Brandon. Terrell Brandon.
Terrell
We've
Brandon.
got TJ Ford.
Oh my God. That's...
Connect. So here are the three. Okay, name three Connect ones. Two of them are white or Knight. Sorry.
Two of them are Knight. White dudes.
Two white
Doug
dudes and
McDermott.
two white dudes and one sort of black white dude.
McDermott.
Isaiah Hartstein.
No,
He's
we're
black
talking
white.
Dalton Connect here. So who's like Dalton Connect?
Doug McDermott.
There's two guys. One that's
He does look like a bit like Doug McDermott. He's got like
It's got to be Doug
well,
McDermott.
he's not him, but
gotta
he's,
be.
he's going to be better than him.
No, they're wrong. Who are these people? They're wrong.
Who are these?
One of these guys is in
weird off haircut.
in the twilight of his career, got fucked over. He couldn't fit into a system last year. And one guy,
Bogdanovich.
Sorry,
Bogdanovich.
similar, not getting close.
Jaden Springer.
Where are you getting your comparisons from, Timmy?
This is no ceilings. This is no ceilings draft.
Draft.net got
I
different
thought it
ones.
was NBA Draft.net.
Draft.net's got Mike Miller and Rex Chapman.
Oh, okay, no, this one's got Gordon Hayward and Spruce, but the best version would be someone like Desmond Bain. Bub Carrington. Who are the three comparisons? One of them is very much out there, but I don't know. I don't know why
Dennis
he's written
Rodman.
down here, to be honest. He's like a top 5 player in the league. Bob Carrington, compared to a top 5 player in the league. We're all silent.
Shea.
Yeah, it is Shea. Okay.
Has to be sure.
And then obviously a sixth man extraordinaire.
Sean Livingston.
Yep. So that are two there. The Salon fella. Okay, here are the three comparisons for Salon. or Sol. One of them is a player that I stole from Dennis.
Jalen Williams.
No, not him. Actually, off the free agent list.
Michael Porter Jr.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr.
Another one
Bit of a
is
gamble.
a guy that that some teams want for whatever reason, but he played shit last year for a team that should have gone well. Anyway, and the other one is Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox.
Yeah, I know.
Gee, he was a massive miss.
Yeah, Ron Holland. Okay, JB, Ron Holland. We've got 3 comparisons here. One of them's pretty bad. One of them's a guy that you know quite well, and another one goes back to a Dallas player from about 15 years ago.
Ron Holland. Wow.
So Ron Holland.
Mashburn.
So the best version would be JB.
Well, that's pretty good. If you're talking about me. No, I don't know. Who's going to be? Not Jalen.
Yeah, of course. So that's the best version.
Jeez, let's not get carried away.
But it could be Corey Brewer. That's another one. Or it could be Josh Howard.
Josh.
Yeah.
You need to go back like 3 years and check out these comparisons to players that are actually in the league, see if they're even close.
Okay, these ones, you got to get 3 out of 3 for this guy, okay? So he was picked by Dan, Zach Eady. Who are the 3 players that you potentially
George Murasan.
Bobin.
Now, Murasan's not actually in there. Okay,
it was Shaq. I think he's been compared to Shaq at one stage. It was stupid.
Mark Eaton.
No, none of those. What did you say, McDermott? You got one of them right.
Manute Bol.
No.
Bobin for sure.
I said Murasan.
Did you? Someone said Boban. Who said Boban?
I said it then, but someone.
Okay, Boban, and there's 2 others. So one guy is a big unit, not as tall, obviously, but he's a hit and miss sort of player.
PJ Tucker.
Tractor trailer.
They got to be at least 7 feet tall.
Kendrick Perkins.
Not like Stephen Adams.
They're all white guys too, by the way.
Mark Eaton.
No, Mark Eaton would be a good comparison, but
I said that before. Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah, it's not named anyways. But the other 2 were Jonas Valanciunas and Zubac.
Yeah.
Okay, what else have we got here? I think that's about nearly all these comparisons. Furphy, let's have a look at Furphy. So who does Furphy compare it here to? We had one of these comparisons. Furphy.
Draft.
You've had too many Furphies, Tim.
Furphy. We've got 2 white guys and a black guy.
Hobart Brewing Company.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so 2 white guys and a black guy. Let's start with. There's 2 guys in this room who should know the surname anyway.
Hey, Dougie.
Doug McDermott.
It's a Dougie, yep.
Cam Johnson.
There's a guy that's played a bit for Cleveland he's compared to as well. Another white guy.
I mean, he looks like a guy from Melbourne. Look at his photo. Everyone in the draft, this guy looks like a guy from Melbourne private school. Has to be.
Yeah, he grew up in Bulleen. So definitely.
What school did he go to? Melbourne High or something?
Chetty Osman.
Chetty Osman.
Yeah. So Tyler Smith, Dennis, you want to know the 3 comparisons I've got here? What have we got? One of them's one of JB's favourite players of all time.
What, Powell?
No.
Jackson.
Tongue in cheek, though. Tongue in cheek a little bit,
Johnson.
JB. Tongue in
Joe
cheek.
Johnson.
No. Another one he's compared to is a Sacramento player off the bench at the moment, actually.
Who is it, sorry?
Debian Mitchell.
Tyler
Kevin Herter.
Tyler Smith, we're talking about.
It's Malik Monk.
Tyler Smith.
Kevin Herter.
No, Tyler Smith's a 6'10" forward.
Oh, we're not. You better not say
Trey Lyles.
Yeah, Trey Lyles. That's one. Yep. 1 out of 1. Yep. JB. Talking this guy up a couple of years ago. You're really talking him up. You were.
Me, a 6'10" power forward.
Tyler Smith. You're talking up Tyler Smith.
You're talking this guy up.
Before your time.
Not what's his face? The guy that's always injured.
No, he's not always injured. He's reliable. This guy. He's got a championship ring, this guy too, by the way, JB.
What, TRSBA or
No,
NBA?
NBA. I don't know.
That narrows it down to like 400 people.
I don't know. Who is it?
Another guy and the third comparison is a guy that I regret drafting at number 4 about 4 years ago. But I did trade him away, obviously.
Krista.
No, some guy that's ended up in fucking Indiana off the bench.
Obi Toppin.
Yeah, so that was one comparison.
the
And then the other one is Bobby Portis.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
Portis.
Yeah, so that's I don't know. I'm done with
play.
comparisons.
Oh, he can play. Is it right? Timmy, he would have been one of your best players.
Portis.
Yeah.
He probably I did have him on the team for a few years.
Last year, he would have been one of your best players, wouldn't he?
I didn't have him last year, I don't think.
I think he's on
dark times.
Sorry?
Through all the dark years.
Yeah, they were dark years, but nonetheless.
We have him last year, Remo, or did we get rid of him?
Dark years.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I wonder if we had him
in
last
the
year.
league and trade away my picks. Are they called the dark years?
At some point.
Yeah.
Everybody's had him.
So anyway, Wayne, what's going on there, mate? You're a Dockers supporter.
Oh.
You got the Dockers.
How are you guys? Yeah, finally we're going okay at the moment. So
We're a Fremantle on the ladder. Anyone know? Does anyone know where that? Sorry?
Fifth.
We're 5th, but playing Sydney this week. So fifth.
Don't you reckon the Richmond Tigers? Gee, they're doing well, aren't they?
Hey, don't complain.
17. Fuck. We lost to
What do you guys reckon of the draft being over 2 days now?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the second round, obviously, no one's much as interested in the second round as the first round. I mean,
Yeah, just get it done.
What happens if you're in the green room and you don't get picked? Do you have to like stay overnight? Or?
Yeah, you got to sleep over.
Yeah,
you got some bunk beds in there, or something?
Especially, I mean, I think there's like 24 or 25 guys in the green room, and there's 30
in the
picks in
green
the
room.
first round. There could be 1 or 2 guys that just miss out, isn't there? Really?
Yeah.
Furphy's
in the green room, mate. He could be overnight.
Is Furphy in the green room? Is he?
Yep.
I think he gets picked. Hopefully, he gets picked in the first round.
Yeah, you've got 20 people going in the top 10, Timmy.
Yeah, I mean,
I reckon. Last year that there was a stat around. Someone said like 5 or 10 All Stars out of this bunch. Remember someone saying that?
No, I said like 12 All Stars. What are you talking about? 12 of them.
How many we got so far?
And I'll stand by that.
1.
Okay, let's go through it. Wemby, who's going to dispute that he's not an All-Star?
No, that's 1. We'll give you
Chet, who's going to dispute that one?
He wasn't in that draft.
Okay, Chet, no, sorry. Okay, you're right. You are correct.
But we're not going to dispute it.
Both Thompson brothers, they'll be All-Stars. Is anyone going to dispute that?
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to dispute that, seriously.
You reckon they're a definite All-Star?
Both of them are All-Stars.
It'll be tough on the Pistons.
I think Eamon.
You reckon both the Thompson twins will be All-Stars?
No,
Tommy will back you up.
I think
Tommy will back you up.
I think Eamon has a chance. I think Osar is not so sure.
Yeah,
I think they both will be All-Stars. Scoot will be an All-Star too, by the way. I think he'll be an All-Star. He didn't even get in the second team, but he will be an All-Star for sure. Okay,
Brandon Miller. I'll give you Brandon Miller.
I think he'll sneak in as well. So there's like 6 already.
Here's 6. Here's where you're in trouble.
Okay, Anthony Black is not going to be an All-Star. Let's just say that. Okay.
You forgot Cam Whitmore.
Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, Cam Whitmore will be. Yes. Okay, he'll be an All-Star. So, but Anthony Black, no, he's not going to be an All-Star.
I'm so glad this is recorded, Timmy.
Yeah.
Well, what we need to do, you know, on NBR and TNT where they put the post-it notes up on the wall, like just ridiculous statements that we need to record.
Timmy, we won't have enough post-it notes for Timmy.
It probably won't. Taylor Hendricks will be an All-Star, I reckon.
Yes, agree.
Okay, Taylor Hendricks is going to be an All-Star. Jarris Walker, no. Jarris Walker's a no for me. Jarris Walker won't be.
Wow.
Okay, Jarris Walker's not going to be an All-Star. I reckon.
And this is based on what? The fact that he didn't play as a rookie?
Lively and Case and Wallace will both be All-Stars. Record that, okay?
Who?
Lively and Cason Wallace, both all stars.
Both
Can we
the
go back to
Jaguars? So
can we go
that's
back to
three Jaguars players that are now all stars.
Can we go back to Hendricks and Jarvis Walker for a minute?
Yeah.
Back to Hendricks and Jarvis Walker for a minute. Why
I
is
said
it
Hendricks would be,
an
Jarvis Walker
all-star?
won't be.
Yeah, because Jarvis
Yeah,
Walker
why?
plays for Indiana, Tom. That's why he won't be.
Yeah.
He's not good enough.
Okay.
I think Jarvis has got more of a chance, Tom.
I think Jarvis has got more of a chance than maybe. I mean, Bilal's probably another guy that could be an all-star as well. I think you put him in the mix. I think he's got a good chance. You just never know. It could go like that.
Why don't we go back? Let's go back 4 drafts, Timmy.
Yeah.
See how many all-stars you got. 2020.
That was a good draft. This was a good draft.
Anthony Edwards, yes. LaMelo Ball.
Yep.
James
Maxey was in that draft.
Wiseman, Toppin, Advia, Halliburton. So we've got 2 so far. Okongwu, Hayes, Lewis, Williams, Vassal, Maxey, 3.
What about LaMelo Ball? Did you say LaMelo Ball?
Did he make an all-star?
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did.
Yeah, he got an injury replacement at one
Yeah,
stage.
he was in, and he's an all-star caliber player. We know that.
Yeah,
4. So that's 4, and I'm at the end of the first round.
Vassell will be an all-star.
That's a decent draft.
Devin Vassell will be an all-star at some stage.
You know, there's only 24 guys every year that get named to the All-Star team, right?
Yeah, I know.
Precious will be an all-star. He's definitely a chance.
Timmy's banking on them bringing in North and South all-star teams.
Precious won't be, okay? Fuck Precious off.
Come on, he's got to be. RJ Hampton, we won't be even in the league.
Is he in the league? He's not in the league anymore.
I've got it. Get me back in the NBL.
I forgot Timmy. Tom, I've got one of his t-shirts when he was down here. I found it the other day. A Hampton t-shirt.
RJ Hampton.
RJ Hampton. You know when he played? I've got one of his t-shirts. Yeah.
The Breakers ones.
Yeah, I got Hampton on the back. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, not his personal t-shirt.
No.
I've got to give it back to him. Thought he might have left it over on that sleepover he had.
He did.
In the green room.
It's the same as the one Timmy's having when he goes to France with the French guy. That sleepover.
I think
Desmond Baines at 25. There you go. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Bain will be an all-star.
Well, that's 5, maybe 6 from a really good draft, and we're saying.
I think last year's draft was better than that one. That's just my opinion. But you know,
Anthony Edwards, Ball, Halliburton aren't as good as what's in the draft we just last year.
Well, I mean the guys from last year. I mean, I think like we're talking about Wembanyama being one of the best players of all time.
Totally.
I think we're talking about. I think. I mean, I'm still big on Scoot. I think Scoot's going to be pretty big in the next few years. I think he's going to come through. Same with Brandon Miller. I think he's already peaked a little bit early, but I think he's going to be an all-star. The Thompson twins will be all-stars. That's 5. And
I just think it's pretty hard, Timmy. Like,
yeah, it is hard to be an all-star. Yeah, I know. But people like fucking LeBron get old, they retire, you know?
Yeah, but then
played
you've
20
got all the other
all-stars
guys
in a row.
So I just went back to go, mate.
But he hasn't retired yet.
If you were to say there are 12
retire,
possible all-stars, that's different to saying there's going to be 12 that will make it. There's probably 12 players that could be all-stars, but maybe 4 or 5 will get there.
Totally.
Oh, there's going to be at least 10 that get there for sure. You know, a dozen.
I was trying to beat you halfway, Jimmy. I was trying to beat you halfway.
Even out, and he's having none of it.
Like Victor's going to be an all-star next year, so you know there's one already.
Yeah, 9 to go, Timmy. 9 to go.
Yeah,
just going back through half of these drafts. It's too like the one with Simmons.
This year's
Simmons,
draft,
Ingram,
I don't know how many all-stars you'll get. You might get 1, 2, or 3 or something. Who knows? It's hard to know if you'll get any. You might not. You know, I mean that Anthony Edwards. What was it? No, not Anthony Edwards. What's that other guy that was a bust? What was his name?
Bennett.
Anthony Bennett. That draft still had. That draft had Giannis, didn't it? I'm pretty sure.
What was that?
I don't want to go back looking through
maybe.
No
What
value.
year was that?
14. Someone was saying.
Hey guys, I'm out of here.
Oladipo.
14's was Wiggins.
So Wayne.
Did Oladipo make an all-star game? I don't think he did.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Oladipo did. Yep. So
did he really? Did he make the all-star?
So that year,
Indiana.
that TRSBS draft, Oladipo went 1, Ben McLemore went 2,
Far out.
Anthony Bennett went 3.
We had Dante Exum, who's still in the league, by the way, and he's doing a good job for Dallas. He was 3rd in that draft. Joel Embiid. Is that the same?
You're in the wrong draft, Timmy.
1984 draft class, which is considered the
13,
best of all
in the
time
third-
on this list, had 7
1984.
All-Stars.
There
I
you
think
go.
13.
There you go.
13 was this crappy draft, wasn't it?
No.
This is the one with Nerlens, Noel.
2003 had 9 All-Stars. That was LeBron's.
Well, CJ
obviously.
McCollum
That was
should have
very
been an
good.
All-Star, I reckon.
That's what I mean.
I'm heading,
He has been
boys.
an all-star, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to jump too.
Yep. See you
He's
later.
sort of borderline,
Oh,
you know.
see you, Tom.
Bye, guys.
I've
See
just
you
got to write
later,
these
guys.
post-it notes. No, I'm leaving.
See ya.
Shane Larkin went 17 in that draft.
Giannis went 24. I mean, look at that
Yeah,
in our draft.
he
Who
did,
drafted
to
Giannis?
Red Devils.
He's so proud of that pick.
Has he still got him? No, he would have traded him 6 times by now.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been
He's
traded
not-
everywhere, all over the place.
Glenn Rice Jr.
He won a title
25.
probably with the Barbarians, and then they traded him away for Tatum probably.
I don't know. I don't know the last 4 people. Nate Walters, Eric Green with a K, Ricardo Lido, and Livio Jean Charles.
Fuck. I know Mason Plumlee though.
Yeah, probably. I said the last 4. He was number 5.
Yeah. Glenn Ross, I think that must have been Glenn Ross's son or some shit.
Yeah, it's Glenn Rice Jr.
Look at Kelly Olynyk was in that draft. There you go.
That Livio Jean Charles never played a game.
Who?
The guy that went pick 32 to the Wolfhounds.
Oh yeah. No,
I've never heard of him before in my life.
No, I haven't heard of him either.
Jesus.
That was a pretty
That's
bad
what I mean.
draft.
It's so hard, Timmy, to be
This
an
draft
all-star.
this good draft could be as bad as that one, you know.
I reckon there's a lot of role players here. There's just not a lot of stars. I reckon big Alex Sarr could be a bust.
It could be. I hope not. I really hope
about him by the
for.
top of anything.
I just hope for the French guys. I've become a big fan of France, and I hope all of the guys play really well in France. You know.
Yeah, you're going
just
over
worry.
there, eh?
I hope they all play
I
well.
worry
you know.
about Sarr.
Become Diadier and sorry.
They put Sarr in a position where he's got pressure to produce numbers because he's the first overall pick, but he's on a shit team and there's no one taking any support or setting him up or whatever. He could be a massive bust.
I reckon and just I watched him a couple of times in the NBL, and he just I know he was a different role, but he showed a few things. But Jesus, not for the number 1 pick.
I think he could shoot well though for a big man. I like the shooting. I thought that was from what I saw.
I think they're crazy. I think his agent is absolutely nuts wanting him to go to Washington.
Yeah, he doesn't
think
want him to go.
he's
He wants to go
absolutely-
for stats, number 2. Yeah.
Yep. And then what happens when he doesn't put up stats? The pressure on the kid could be extreme.
He's not going to be like. I mean, obviously they had who did they have before? They had Gafford. I mean, Gafford was doing an okay job there, but this guy will.
Yeah, the Gafford's a good player in a good team, right? He's one of those.
Sarr's not a centre though.
Nah, Sarr's a forward.
So he's like a tall forward. Like I mean,
totally.
You see Porzingis like 7'2", and he's not really a center. So he's a bit like that. That he's not. I mean,
but he doesn't have the
range.
range. He doesn't have the range yet. But I suppose he's 21, right? I guess that's
a guy that's that tall, Paul. I mean, they should be a center, shouldn't they?
Nah, not these days.
No.
Everybody you coach nowadays wants to shoot threes, mate. I got a 6 foot. I got a 6'3", 14-year-old who's like head and shoulders, and just wants to launch threes. It's the new game, mate. It's nuts.
I reckon Sarr would have been better off in Atlanta or San Antonio than Washington.
San Antonio would be phenomenal for him, right?
Yeah,
What do you like? Hey, okay, guys, what do you like the San Antonio fit with Victor there? Just he can play the 4 or what?
Totally, and there's no pressure on him to be that number 1. He just needs to be in a team, right? I just don't. Either if he goes to Washington, he needs 20 and 10 a game, right?
No, he's not. He'll get 10 and 10 with
and then he'll be a bust, and then he's in big trouble, right?
10 and 10 is not a bust, I don't think. If you're doing as a rookie, that's not a bust. But as you get better, a lot of these guys. I mean, no one's ever called Rudy Gobert a bust, and he's never been a big scorer.
Early on, he wasn't. He took a while.
I know, but no one's ever called him a bust, And
but what number was he? He wasn't number 1.
I know he wasn't number 1.
He was late, right? That's the difference.
Yeah, he was really late.
End of the first round, I think.
If Sarr goes 15, 20, no one's calling him a bust. But when you're in the top 5, you've got to be something, right? We're all like Scoot. Everyone's.
I know. Well, I suppose Dennis is talking about Ayton here. Like Ayton, I don't think Ayton's a bust. I mean,
I think he's okay.
I think he's top 6 or 7 in that draft. The Ayton draft.
He's fine. It's just that Ayton's problem is the trajectory he was on. He just crashed and burned. It just all fell apart.
Yeah, after that finals year, he was like going to be.
That was the 18 draft, wasn't it?
It happens to a lot of rookies though. They start off really well or first couple of years and then they get found out and they crash.
They're just and they call what they call it. They get tape on you, right? You play a season, they work out who you are.
Yeah.
It's just not a good environment. Like Washington, they just seem like a basket case. Like they're not doing it the right way.
Yeah, it's weird. But
They're gonna get. I mean,
Evia just came on, didn't he? Danny Evia, he played really well the last half of the year.
He did. I mean, he certainly did. And even with Kuzma getting ball hogging, you know, Evia still played okay. I think. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of rumors about Kuzma in Sacramento. Is anyone hearing that?
No. I listened the other day to something, and they said Dallas would be a really good fit for him.
Well, Dallas, he didn't want to go there, but
yeah,
sometimes you don't have a choice. But maybe he's got a choice in his contract.
Yeah, I'll worry about Sarr. I didn't want him.
I reckon that's the problem with this draft, isn't it? The top bit. I reckon you did well. Shepard's probably the guy I reckon is more of a chance to hang around.
Well, he had
his freaking shooting is unbelievable. His shooting is.
That's
he's
why
always
going
to find a role.
I was hoping he was going to fall number 4, but that didn't happen.
No, he's just gone up the boards, but he started really low. He was like second round, early first start of the year.
Really? So, like 12 months ago, he was not in the first round.
Yep.
Matty knows this. Like every single Kentucky guard that comes out, they always play better than what they.
Totally. I heard that the other day.
There aren't many exceptions to the rule. There's only 1 or 2 that I can think of, but most of them are really, really good. I mean, the only one that I can think of in the last 5 or 6 years is Ty Washington. I think every other guard has done the job from Kentucky.
It takes them a while too, some of them.
I mean,
look up Kentucky basketball guards.
You know, Fox and so many good ones like Maxey.
Booker
was Booker didn't get minutes in that. He was just a freshman. Didn't get a lot of minutes. He came off the bench and he was one of the. He was like
Shepard didn't start. Shepard was off the bench.
Yeah, same with
Maxey,
same with
the other one.
Dillingham was off the bench. I mean, Dillingham's got that scoring knack. That's why I like him.
Yeah, they reckon Dillingham was off the bench because of his defensive shitness.
Yeah. And he's not gonna start in the NBA. Like if he goes to San Antonio, which I hope, he'll come off the bench there. I think. But I hope
you know who we're forgetting too, SGA. Like he's the one.
Oh yeah.
He showed a little bit there, wasn't that good. Showed a bit in LA, and all of a sudden got a chance, right? Jeez, I'm just looking through the players they've had come through. Jesus.
SGA
was some decent
players. Kentucky, yeah. What about Kevin Knox being picked right after SGA there? Wow.
Yeah, again, it's opportunity too for guys like that.
And that was a pretty
Knox good opportunity in New York.
I mean, that Luka draft wasn't a bad draft. You had Jaren Jackson and Trae Young, Porter.
Yeah, the only bust there was Bagley.
Bagley definitely a bust. Ayton is not like I wouldn't call Ayton a bust, but wasn't like as good as Luka.
But if you do that draft again, it goes Luka, Young, Jackson.
Yeah,
maybe actually Shea. Probably goes Luka.
Definitely
Shea.
Has to go Luka Shea.
Oh, Shea.
Luka. Oh, but Trae for our stuff. Trae for our fantasy points. You go Trae over Shea. He's been producing every year. He's freaking unbelievable for this format.
Shea is like a 36-6 guy now.
SGA.
SGA stepped up last year. He passed Trae.
Yeah, hang on. But what did Trae's had 28, 39, 35, 39, 37, 36.
Yeah, I mean, Trae started faster than what Shea did.
But he still averaged 36 last year.
Last year was a shocker as well.
And he's had a shit year. And look, I know that. So SGA's last two have been phenomenal, 42, 41. But he went 17, 28, 32, 34. So I reckon they're pretty even.
Yeah, this next year will be interesting. I don't know what happens in Atlanta. I don't know what they do. If this guy's a bust that they pick tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if Trae's, for either him or the team, he's out of there in 2 years' time. They'll have to reset.
It's a hard one too, isn't it? Like imagine if they'd got one last year. Fucking hell.
It's DeJounte's team. They always win when Trey's out. DeJounte takes over. It's simple. It is what it is.
The problem is no one wants to go to Atlanta. Trey was the first one they had that he really, really, really wanted to go there and turn the franchise around. And then what do? They wait another 15 years to try and find another player that actually wants to be there.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't even work out for them.
Yeah, that's just. I heard today. I was listening to Bill Simmons, and they were just talking about the red flags with Sarr, and everywhere he's gone.
What are the red flags?
So he stepped down levels. So he was at Real Madrid, and then he went and played in some other league, which was a step. He went down and played him on another league, and then he stepped down. Instead of going back to a European league, he's gone and played in Australia. He sort of stepped away from the competition each time instead of going forward. And they're just sort of saying, and now this thing where he goes, hey, I don't even want to go number one. I want to go number two. Like, fuck, that is.
I mean, that's mental.
That's got to be the biggest red flag you've ever heard, right?
It's a lot of pressure, especially in a draft like this where there's just no number one, really. I mean,
but that's what I mean. Why wouldn't you be going, yeah, I'm number one. I want to take it, right? I'm going to prove this is me.
He's obviously not built that way, but
totally, and that's a big problem, right? That's a problem when you pick in the top five because it's got to be someone you can have in your top three players.
I mean, I do like this. I do like this Reed Shepherd guy. I think the Kentucky program, and I think that's going to work for Reed. I just hope he gets I do hope that Houston pick him, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they reckon he'll sit behind Van Fleet this year.
Yep.
Which is fine.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? Be perfect for him. Imagine third guard off the bench, right? Be perfect. But look, you look at I'm just looking at Atlanta's. They've got some players. They've just probably got too many sort of players-ish. Babe, Bogdanovic, even Kobe Buffkin, I reckon, would be okay.
Kobe Buffkin can definitely be a good player.
Capella's.
Will he be an all-star? He could be one of my 10 all-stars.
Jesus, that's 12 now, Timmy. That's 12. Kobe Buffkin is 196. He's 88 kilos. Jesus. He's like 10 centimeters taller than me, and he's 12 kilos lighter than me.
Jeez.
But as I said, when I looked at McDermott's photo there, I reckon that the coach of the Jack Jumpers is in a lot better shape than I am. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Hey, Roth.
He's in better shape.
What a great man.
He's a great man.
Even on TV, it doesn't look that way, but he is. If that's
he's lost weight in the last 3 years since he's been here.
Yeah,
he was heavier when he got here.
Have you had a meeting with an old McD? Have you sort of met with the guy?
Sorry,
have you had a sleepover with him?
Yeah, we had a couple of sleepovers, but yeah.
Believe it, is that where his T-shirt is at your house?
Yeah, I'm not giving that back.
You still at Brighton, by the way?
Yeah, still Brighton.
Dennis, you still at Kira? We're at the same place, or what's it?
Yeah, mate. Not moving.
Same place overlooking history there, the Frederick Bay.
Yep. Yeah, just visit your old neck of the woods every now and then.
Is there a shop there in Bengalese Street yet, or
no?
No shop.
Oh, down the other end there is, but not the one at your end.
Is there a Woolworths nearby yet?
There's a Coles. There's a near Coles.
Where's the Coles? Where's that?
Top of Rokeby near the fire station.
We don't have fucking go to Rokeby to go to fucking Woolies. Well, what are we talking about? It's 2024. There should be a fucking Woolies in fucking Lauderdale, shouldn't there?
It's changed a bit. All the pass roads, basically all houses now. Half of it is at least.
What's all houses? Where?
Down the pass road, towards down that way through Mornington, from Rokeby to Mornington. There's heaps and heaps of houses in there now, so that's where they.
Too far down. I mean, I'm talking about Lauderdale. Lauderdale, is there still that shop on the corner there? What's it used to be called? Something Street or some shit. What was that place called?
Hill Street. Yeah,
is that still called Hill Street, or they've changed?
There's another fine food place called TCM in the old brown brick shithouse building on the water there.
Mate, tell you what, Lauderdale, I just miss that place. It is a good place. I just love it, Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Lauderdale is where it's all at, and you're sort of spending your life in looking over the water there at Frederick Bay.
Well, you could too, except you're pissed off to New Zealand.
Well, I was in Brisbane for like fucking 2 decades, wasn't I?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
look, New Zealand or Hobart.
well, JB, you've been in fucking Melbourne for like 20 years plus, haven't you?
I've been in Melbourne for a long time. Yeah, I was
25?
sorry. I was just looking for my Scott Roth photo. Just when I, met and socialised with the man after the championship-winning game.
That's right. You went out on the town with the guy, didn't you?
Put him in a taxi, didn't you?
Didn't you put him in a taxi? Is that true? Did you put him in a taxi?
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect timing.
Where did you go? The Crown, or where'd you go?
No. So we went back to there's a place called the Duke in Melbourne, which is basically the closest pub, I reckon, to Rod Laver.
Totally. On the corner, isn't it?
On the corner, yeah. It was like it was derelict.
Is that Flinders Street, isn't it?
Flinders Street. It was derelict for years. Like it was a shell, and then they poured a whole heap of money into it, and it's just one of the like a typical sort of city pub now. Like anyway, it was good. And we were we'd been there for a while, and like I don't know, 9:30, thought, we'll pull up stumps and get going. And we were walking out, and we literally like ran into him and the GM, and of course, had a chat and said congrats and all the good stuff, and he was leaving, so we popped him into an Uber and then kept chatting to the GM, and I had my Wilbur Brown singlet on, number 7, and he said, why are you wearing Wilbur's singlet? And I said, oh, well, it's a bit of a long story. My surname's Brown and my number's 7, so I got this custom made for me. I just didn't know that there was a Wilbur Brown number 7. And he goes, oh, well, you better come upstairs and meet him then. So we turned around and went up to the GM and partied with them for the next 2 hours. It was brilliant.
Love it.
It was so good. And they were great. Like, and it wasn't rowdy. I mean, it was obviously a bit loose, but it was like, it was just a good vibe. It was super good. Great night. Great.
It's always shit when you win and not in your home state, isn't it?
I was devastated when they didn't win.
Game 4, I was so hoping it was going to be there for you guys, but JB gets the spoils, doesn't he?
Especially too, not knowing, thinking that was our best chance to win it, and now we're going to go down to Melbourne. The fact that we did win it over there took a bit of the edge off.
Yeah.
And they should have won it down here as well. They just crumbled in. They got to them
in the last 90 seconds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. That Delhi drive, they just leave Mork to the basket. They've got to put him on his ass. Make him earn it.
Anyway, good times. It was good that we got one.
Nice.
Great story. Great story.
All right, boys, I'm going to drop off. Good chat.
It's really midnight over across the ditch where it's 11:49. So I've got a day off tomorrow for the draft.
All right, thanks, Timo. Thanks, McD.
Yeah, good
draft
job.
As always. Even though it's
5 trades, I'm looking for, Timmy.
Sorry?
You told me there's 5 trades in the top 10. I want to see them. Can't wait.
But there were let's just recap last year with the trades, because there were 4, I reckon. There was, if you include the lottery, let's include the lottery.
How could there have been? There's 12 All-Stars. No one wants to trade those.
Well, they did though.
I'm just giving a shit.
Like Oklahoma traded down to get Case and Wallace.
Mate.
Okay.
They gave up Lively.
Washington traded down to get Bilal Kulalabi at number 7. So there was a couple of trades there.
Let me have a look for you, Timmy.
At least 2 or 3 trades.
McD, who did you trade Lively to? When did he disappear?
Timmy.
I
Jalen Williams
got him
deal.
in some sort of deal, I think. Pretty sure.
Who did you get for him? Oh, Jalen Williams. Oh.
Yeah.
So Jalen Williams for Lively and
Simons.
And Simons. And there was a pick there as well.
Yeah, pick that I sent for
that's right. Yeah, that deal.
That's not bad.
No, fair.
Good choice.
Like Jalen Williams, I mean, he wanted the cap space, so he bent me over, and I said, okay, we'll do it. But I think we'll see what happens. I think McD 10 championships, is it?